Mississippi. It's the Condors and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, this running back has been unstoppable this season.
Straight ahead, it's Lacey. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Rushes on, and he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Sets his feet, it's Chambliss. Out wide right, it's Haas. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football, you can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, first and 10 again.
The Rebels are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Spits it out to the back. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
This time it's complete, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Drops back on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On the ground to cover here on third and long. Moving the pocket, it's Chambliss. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Lacey. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run,
think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They don't need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right side, it's Alexander. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Plows through the defense. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Fires left. He makes the catch. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Rebels! Fit it in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of this drive. Out wide left, it's Haas. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Looking for a deep man. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long right here. Wants to keep it in the air. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cunningham. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Left side, it's Gibb. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. There he goes. To the house. Touchdown, Rebels. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
2nd and long here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll pull it down and run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UMass, taking on the number 25 team, the Virginia.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. On the draw, it's Lacey. Across the 25, he's got room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Big-time run, but you don't even get the first down.
How is that even possible after a run like that?
It's more funny than anything. You rip off that huge gain and, well, still got another down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out wide left, it's Gill. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Out wide right, it's Haas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wants to throw. It's Knight. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Look out! Quarterback gets the 1st down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Rebels. And the stomping has commenced.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the...
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Left side is Haas. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one 1st. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Looking to pass, it's Knight. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next.
He makes a grab. Touchdown, Rebels. And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense can't.
The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Knight. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Drops back on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Under pressure. And it's a sack. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Lacey. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. And